They talk to each other, they socialize, they hug each other, they hug us. It's a time to come together and have fun.
It really helps them to have more self-esteem when they realize I can keep a ball going back and forth over a net. There's something very, very explosive about when they hit a ball. It's exciting.
Challenger Tennis was started by Coach Henry, and it takes place on Monday nights from 5 to 6. And our program is geared towards kids, but we do have a couple older, 20s, 30-year-old adults that come. They are people who have disabilities, whether that be Down syndrome or they have autism. Those are the people that come to our program on Mondays.
A number of years ago, I met Vic Braden, who told me about wheelchair tennis. We started a program for wheelchair players, and one of the people saw an article in a newspaper and said, "Hey, I wonder if you would work with my disabled child." And I learned that this young man had a learning disability. So we tried it out. When he came, he would just stand on the court and you'd move to a ball, and he eventually could move and hit a ball, but then he would like wander off. We were able to get him to stay in one place, then move to hit the ball, then go back to that place. It was just fun to watch that grow.
Last year it was a little bit more wild. They just kind of came and we just started playing tennis, and this year we're trying to structure it a little more so we can take a group to Special Olympics.
Some of the kids have gotten to the point where they're going to Special Olympics, and these athletes are very, very fun to work with. They work hard, and the goal is for them to be able to compete well and with courage. And no matter what the results are, to be happy about the fact that they're out doing something, which is a lot different than a lot of athletics. Well, on the way, in our regional event last year, one of our boys, Drew, who's, by the way, his mother was one of my students, and so was that other one, come to think of it. Drew, on the way home, was looking at his medal. He got 2 gold medals at the regional championship. En route to the summer games at Long Beach State, he said to his dad, "I sure hope I get a silver and a bronze." Now, those 2 medals would not be something that a lot of people would be going for, but he wanted to have the full-on collection.
So they come, and I'm having them jog around the courts, and they hate it. They yell at me because they don't want to run and exercise. But after that, then we do a little stretching. Some it's easier than others. We do a little like foot movement stuff, and then we get the handball coordination going, bouncing the ball, whatever. And then we normally do volleys, and then for about 20 minutes, and then we end up with a game. And then other nights we do forehands or backhands or serves, all the things that they'll need to do for Special Olympics. We want to make them able to do everything, all the skills that they'll have to do in order to get a medal.
I know because Coach Henry teach me to do forehands and backhands.
What are forehands?
This is the single hand, and the backhands is 2 hands.
My tennis, so black hand, my right hand, so kill, and so bowlings and right lanes.
Because we hear about playing the ball, and about hitting the ball on the better ball, and you're going to work and hit it.
Tennis is a laboratory experience. It's something that everybody does. You have a chance to be frustrated. You have a chance to feel really good about yourself. And you have a chance to cheat or be cheated in tennis because there's no referees. And so learning how to handle those situations is a great reason to play tennis. To get students with special needs to be able to play a social sport with their family is very, very special. One of our little boys there's 6 children in his family, and I've had every one of them in one or more of our tennis programs, from the college class to summer tennis for youth, and now this young man. And it's just very, very special for their whole family. So I think it has great value.
These kids with Down syndrome and mental retardation are amazing, and they have taught me more than I ever thought they would. They love each other. You can just see that they genuinely love each other. And I look at that and think, do I love my peers like that? And I don't. I don't know. They've set an amazing example for me, and it started out me just doing this because of my major, communication disorders, and I wanted to get involved, you know, and these are the type of kids that I'll be working with. And it was good for me, and it's tennis, and I'm a tennis player, so that's how I first started 3 years ago. And now tennis is the side issue here. The kids and who they are, and helping facilitate who they're becoming, and setting an example for them, even because a lot of them aren't Christians. And so I don't know, my heart just goes out to them, and I love them so much. So once I graduate, I can't imagine not helping. It's going to be hard.
Well, it's one of those programs that it works. We've taken kids to the point where they started not even being able to follow directions, and to be able to follow directions, have better self-esteem, be able to play tennis with their family. Those are huge things. And now to be able to have our college students be able to replicate that, no matter where they are in the United States, we feel that that's a very good fit and a contribution that Biola will make to a lot of people's lives.